Alright, I just got to testing the other one, and turns out that it, what you call it, seems to have worked, but required, what the hell you want to call it? Required the coil from the new one, which, of course, heated up, because when it was first packed, it was all together. Turns out it was shorting out. They have no coating on it. I didn't know that, so I had to spread it out. I then went to heat this up, and I guess it touched the side in more than one spot or something. I guess it's too close of a fit. It heated it up the first time. The second time, when the coil was straightened out, surprisingly enough, it managed to short out very violently to the point where even after being disconnected from it, it was still sparking and flaming. That's the other one. I put it back in the package because there's nothing I can do about it. It's completely garbage now. This one seems to have a very similar, not similar, because nothing's, all I did was hook up the coil. I never even ran anything to it, but I turned it on, and immediately after turning it on, I saw smoke coming from, my camera will focus. Wait, can I let it focus? Smoke coming from the, oh, hey, yeah, it's coming from it again. There's smoke coming from this piece. No idea what is causing it. And the fans aren't turning on. Nothing else I can really say. I mean, I made sure none of this stuff was arcing. Well, it's close. But I mean, a short before the input, it wouldn't cause anything to go wrong here anyway. And it would spark if it was shorted. I used my screwdriver to make sure there was no connections between them. But yeah, it's really close because the connectors are so close. The wires that I had obviously only shove in part way, but it makes a much better connection. I have better batteries now, you know, all that stuff. I didn't realize it was going to take so much to power this thing. I figured it was, you know, it's DC only, so I can't just plug it into the wall. It's 48 volts, not 120, so I can't plug it into the wall. It's more than 12, so I can't just hook it up to a car. I don't have any vehicles that are 48 volts, or 24 volts even, so I have to grab 4 car batteries. I had a whole bunch already, luckily. Charged them all up. Found 4 that were, like, somewhat good. Hooked it all up. The one worked enough to heat. Oh, wow, it's still hot. The one before blowing worked enough to heat that to, honestly, it wasn't as dark of a red as, or, you know, much of a red as I was hoping. I was hoping for it to get more solidly red, like the whole thing wasn't red. But it was starting to get to like a sort of a orangey color kind of thing. So it was definitely getting there, almost getting hot enough. But I decided, let's give something that's closer, you know, so that it can, you know, emanate the energy into it quicker. I don't know exactly how induction really works, but that exhaust piece that I just put away. And yeah, that other one shorted using this coil, but the coil seemed fine. Brushed it all off, everything seems good. This is the coil that came with this one. And yeah, as you saw, it was smoking from there until I switched it back off. Fans don't even turn on, there's nothing I can really do. I'm gonna, you know, pull the wires off, pull that off, upload this video, upload the video I took earlier about the fact that this is completely loose. So, less broken this time, but yeah, this one's pretty loose. But only one bent really badly this time, but it's like really bad. Wow, I think it actually got worse. But that's severe. That's is the where's the thing? Does this have a light? Yeah, so from what I can here, let's try and bend it. Yeah. So the transistor's not even making a connection. So if anything blew causing whatever happened, it's probably that transistor overheated. But it happened as soon as I turned, like instantly, as soon as I turned it on and looked up at it, I saw the smoke before I even realized the fans weren't spinning. Alright, I gotta upload 2 of these videos, so that'll be all.